it's Rainy, and today I am finally going to be showing you my book journal for 2020. I am really excited to finally have something that I can show you. And I was thinking, like, I'm one of those people that I want to have something completely done before I show you, but I finally realized, like, this is a work in progress. So I'm just going to show you what I have, and you can give me suggestions on things that you think I should put in it also, and I would really welcome those suggestions. And I will also tell you some things that I'm thinking about doing that I haven't done yet, and maybe you can give me some suggestions on how to incorporate that into my book journal. So this is a journal from Trades of Hope. I will link them below, but this is a beautiful journal that my friend Kim gave me, and it has handmade paper in it, and I've been kind of waiting for just the right project to use this for. So a book journal sounds like just the right thing. So, all right, let's turn you around and we'll look what I have. Okay, so after a long time of trying to figure this out, I can't figure out how to make my tripod tall enough to fit this entire book into my shot. So it is a little bit big, but I don't know why all of a sudden it's not really working. So hopefully we can at least get the entire insides of this book in the shot. So anyway, and if you notice here, I have the dimensions of the pages on a sticky note in the front of my book. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. You will actually see a lot of sticky notes in this journal because it is a work in progress. So here I just took some scrapbook paper and a Project Life card. If you have ever done any scrapbooking, you have probably heard of Project Life, and I used to do it quite frequently, but I don't really do any kind of traditional scrapbooking anymore. So they've just kind of been sitting around, and I had a lot of vintagey looking ones. So I'm taking a page from Elaine Howlin's book journal, which I will also link her videos below because she is a big inspiration in my bullet journals or book journals. So I wanted to do kind of a vintagey thing. It's probably not all going to be vintage, but you know, I like to get rid of some of my papers this way and to make it look real pretty. So on the inside, this is unlined handmade paper. So I decided that I would just go for the messy look, and I stamped index with my distress inks. And this is vintage photo, I believe. And then I just used a pen and drew some messy lines. So I'm trying to make this a little bit of a bullet journal style. So I wanted to have a index in my book. So, and I made a second page here. And as you can see here, I drew some lines in pencil. I have a stencil that will draw some lines there. But I'm kind of leaving these blank for now because I kind of don't know if I'm going to need that many pages, you know, like index pages or not. And if not, I can put something else in there. So I have like 2 blank pages. That's all right. And then here, which you're probably not going to be able to see the whole thing, I got this stencil. I got a stencil pack from Michael's, and it had a lot of fun bullet journal type spreads. And I'm assuming that this is probably supposed to be to like write the names of your books in. But I just thought this would look really pretty as a watercolor, like cover page kind of a thing. So I just got some stickers that said 2020, and I put those in there, and I just watercolored all these. And this paper surprisingly took the watercolor pretty well. Now here you'll see that this is going to eventually say 2019 in review, but obviously I forgot to put that on there before I made this video. So, and then I'm just going to, at the end of the year, I'm going to put all these stats, and then I have a top 5 books of 2019 with a little, another little Project Life card in here. I'm not going to remove it because that might be another Vlogmas video here soon. But I just put my list of my top 5 in this little pocket, and that way I can have it. And this is also a la Elaine Howlin, because she made some cute fabric, or not fabric, scrapbook envelopes to put little cards in for like her favorite books and all that kind of stuff. So I really liked that idea, and I have an envelope maker, so this was fairly easy to make. Then we have my 2020 reading goals, and I suppose I should put 2020 up here. We'll work on that. But I started some goals that from my 2020 goals video. I put some goals there, and then as far as another video that I'm going to do here soon, I want to read 20 specific books in 2020, and they are just on another little Project Life card in there so that I can refer back to them and mark them off as I do them. But that is one of my reading goals, so I decided it should go on this page. Now this, let's see if I can get it all in there. Almost. This is a monthly sticker kit from Lexi Kylie Design and it's specifically made for an Erin Condren planner. And I originally got it thinking, oh, that would be really pretty to put in here, and then there would just be this blank thing that I could put over here, and I was gonna do a calendar and then like my monthly TBR. But when I got the sticker kit, when on her little personal sized ones that she has, these date or the day stickers are separate, and you can put them on yourself. But when I got this kit, and this was the first Erin Condren kit I had gotten from her, they were already on here. So I suppose I could have done something differently, like put some washi tape over it or something, but I'm at least going to try it like this for now. So I basically had to draw out a calendar, which, not gonna lie, was a pain, because I obviously got the dates wrong. I don't know if you can, oh, nope, there you go. I put this sticker on the last day of the month instead of over here, which is what I meant to do. But oh well, I just stuck the day on there and it's fine. But yeah, I do think it's really pretty, and I might try it also for February, or maybe I can print out like the grid paper for this so I don't have to draw out the calendar. But I do think it's pretty, and my goal for this is to just keep track of anything like vlog related, or just like readathon days. Like if I'm doing a weekly readathon, I can write in the days there. And then, well, what I was going to do is put it on the first page, and these are just with sticky notes because I haven't gotten to them yet, but I'm going to do like January's TBR for whatever, if I'm just doing a TBR or readathons, I will write the TBR here, and then at the end of the month, or as I go, I'm going to just write down the books that I did read and like a star rating maybe, and put them here. But I'm not going to do a review of them on this page. This is just to kind of jot down what I read so that I can compare it to the TBR that I had for January. And then as you can see, I have up to 6 months kind of pre-planned out. And then at the end, I'm going to do first 6 months in review. And I think what I'll do for this, which I haven't done yet, obviously, is I'm going to put like, maybe best book of each month in the first 6 months, and maybe the worst book for each month, and then maybe like of those 6 months, what was my overall favorite book, that kind of thing. That is my plan for this page. So then I just did a little cover page for my 2020 challenges. Again, I just used a 4x6 Project Life card, and I hand lettered, and then just used some other vintagey kind of paper for my scrapbook stash. And here, one of my challenges for 2020 is to keep track of some series and finish some series. So I just did one page of them for now, but I got this printable from Elaine Howlin's blog, and I will link that below. And she has some really pretty trackers and just different review pages that you can print out and put in your bullet journal or whatever. This is I believe this was A5 size. So as you can see, it's a little bit small for my pages because mine are bigger than A5 size. But if you're just doing like a regular bullet journal, these would probably fit like just right inside them. So, and then I just, I printed them, and then I just kind of used my vintage photo distress ink to distress the corners of them. I got a little overzealous down here, but that's okay. So, and then I just put 3 series that I definitely want to at least get a good start on this year. I definitely need to finish Anne of Green Gables, the series for that, because I will be doing a read-along for the Anne of Green Gables series, and that is what is referenced here. I am going to be participating in 3 read-alongs in 2020. Krista and Sarah, Krista from Books and Jams and Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand are doing a Lord of the Rings read-a-thon, a read-along from January to July, so the first 6 months. And then, let's see, Tia from Tia and All the Books and Amanda from The Curly Reader are doing an Anne of Green Gables read-along. And then Kate Howe and Megan Hannett are doing a Louisa May Alcott read-along in 2020. They've already started this, actually. They started it actually in November with a nonfiction read about Louisa May Alcott, and we're reading Little Women this month, and then we'll start, and it'll for 2020 with Little Men, and then we'll go till, whoops, can you see that? And we'll go till September with Under the Lilacs, which most of these I have never heard of before. And then also, I am not entirely sure that I'm going to do this Pop Sugar Reading Challenge, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it, so I decided to print out the printable that they gave and put it in my journal. And then I'm not going to be like real strict about it, but I just thought, like every month I would just kind of see what I read for that month and see what challenges I may have completed with that and see how many I can get. And I mean, there's a lot of them, so I don't want to like be crazy about it. So then I just have a bunch of blank pages from here because I figure there will be other challenges coming up throughout the year, that like bingo cards and stuff, because that's a big thing now. So I can like print out and paste in any bingo cards on these other pages. So I wanted to leave enough that it could all kind of be in the same section. Oh, okay, so then this next page, I'm very excited about this page, let me tell you. I did a Penguin Cloth-Bound Classics tracker. I want to sort of collect, probably not all of them, but I want to collect as many cloth-bound classics as I think that I'm actually going to read, and not just get them because they will look cute on my shelves. So I went on the Penguin UK site and printed out little pictures of all of their books that they currently have and pasted them into my journal. So this took a little while. And then some of them, like as you can tell, like you can't see, I personally think that I know that this is woman in white, but I'm not like 100% sure. So I may, if I get excited, go back and put in the titles of them all, because some of them, like I can see that this is Oliver Twist and I already have it, but some of them I couldn't make out the titles once I printed them. So, but I think that I might just leave it that way, because obviously I will be able to see what the cover looks like. So if I actually go to order them, I'll know what it looks like and I can still mark it off, even if I don't know, if I can't see what the actual title says. So, but this, I didn't count, but the website did say 64 books, and I think I own 3 at this point. So I have a long way to go if I want to get all of them. But I currently have Cranford, I have The Adventures of Alice in Wonderland, and I have Oliver Twist. So that's all I have for now, but this is a pain that you can't see everything. But anyway, so that's like this is my pride and joy page. I do enjoy it, even though it's simple. I mean, simple looking. It's nothing like, real exciting as far as the design of it, but I think this will be very helpful to me. And then the last section that I have right now is just a book review section. And again, I got this lovely little card that has a vintage pen and ink look to it, and I pasted it on another bigger card, and I just think that looks so nice. Oh, and as I'm realizing now, I forgot to remove the pencil marks, so that'll come later. But I just did some hand lettering. I'm trying to get better about that too. That's one of my goals in 2020. And then the only other thing that I have right now, is this book review page from Elaine Howlin. And my idea for this is, I'll fill it out the way she has it, star ratings and everything. But I also, maybe in the corner, want to put a little picture of the book that I read in the corner, or I do Instagram, Bookstagram, so I might do a little picture that I did for Instagram with each book and paste it in there, and then just write my thoughts on the book, so that whenever I have like a monthly wrap-up, I can refer to this. So, and I love this style, because it already kind of goes with the paper. You can barely even tell that it, is pasted on. And I just think that it is a lovely style. So yeah, friends, that is all I have for you as far as my book journal goes right now. What I would like to know is, do you have anything that you think that I should track in here? I was thinking about putting a genre tracker, like the different types of genres that I do, and I started making one, but I didn't like how it was turning out. So I think that I need some ideas on the best way to track that. So if you have any ideas, let me know. And just, do you have any ideas of other things that I could put in my book journal? Either trackers or just other things that you think are fun to document as far as a book journal goes. I would really like to know your thoughts, and I can, I'll do like periodic flip throughs of my progress in this throughout 2020. And yeah, I look forward to this. I think this will be good fun. So thank you to Elaine for inspiring me with the scrapbooky type of style for this. And thank you to my friend Kim for the gift of this beautiful journal that I finally get to use for a really exciting purpose. And thank you to everybody who is joining me on my booktube journey. It's been almost a year since I started, and I have just enjoyed every moment of it. So, all right, friends, I hope that me not being able to fit this in wasn't all into the frame wasn't that big of a deal, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what's inside my journal. So, until tomorrow's video, bye, friends.